It's tournament time for the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers men's hockey team. KIMT News 3 Sports' Mary Peters joins us now to tell us about their game tonight.
Yes, Alex, the #1 Golden Gophers faced off against #2, the St. Cloud St. Huskies, tonight in the Fargo Regional Final of the NCAA tournament. The Gophers made it to the Frozen Four last year, and they punched their ticket again tonight. Take a look at this. Minnesota got on the board first, pass to Bryce Brodzinski. The Gophers lead 1-0 in the first period, and then in the second period, take a look at this. A pass to Logan Cooley, and he is on a roll. He takes it all the way himself, finds the back of the net. The Gophers take back the lead in this one. They're up 2-1, and then Jackson Lacombe nets another one for Minnesota. The Gophers add an empty netter in the third to tie this one up in a bow. Minnesota is moving on. They will face off against Boston University in the semifinals on April 6th. And the Minnesota State boys basketball tournament wrapped up today. The Spring Grove Lions tipped off in a Class A third-place game against the Cherry Tigers. This one was back and forth early on. Let's start right here with Tyson Grindy. He's wide open on the perimeter, calling for the ball, and nails the three. The Lions are up too early in this one. Great defense there. Elijah Solom with the block. And then in the second half, on the fast break, Solom again, he is rocking and rolling, finishes on the other end with the layup. The Lions ran away with this one, beating the Tigers 68-43. Congrats to Spring Grove on the third-place finish. And in the NAHL, it's almost playoff time, and the Austin Bruins have clinched a playoff spot. The Bruins took on the St. Cloud Norsemen tonight. This one did not end in regulation. Austin won 3-2 in a shootout. These two teams face off again on Thursday night. And the North Iowa Bulls hit the ice tonight, too. They faced off against the Minot Minotauros in the second game of the series. The Bulls are sitting at second place in the Central Division and got another win tonight. They beat Minot 5-4. And the Bulls host Bismarck for a 2-game series and the last regular season matchup of the season on April 7th. In the NBA, the Minnesota Timberwolves got some good news this week. Karl-Anthony Towns is back. And just in time for the final playoff push, Minnesota has 2 weeks left in the regular season. The Wolves are coming off a 1-point win over the Atlanta Hawks a few nights ago and are sitting in second in the Northwest Division. Towns was back on the floor for the first time since November. He has been out with a right calf injury. Towns had 22 points in the win over the Hawks. Head coach Chris Finch says having a healthy team will be quite the change for the Wolves.
Closing games with a fully fit lineup is going to be interesting because we got a lot of guys who can go out there and both guard and make plays. So.
The Wolves tip off against the Golden State Warriors tomorrow night at 7:30.